Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another segment of Hanging Out for a Living. Let me ask you a question. What if feeling better didn't start with doing more, but with what you wear and where you are? Today, I have the pleasure of hanging out with Dana Madison, someone who is blending two worlds in a really fascinating way. She's helping people support their bodies naturally through light-based wellness technology and designing spaces that promote well-being, clarity, and productivity. Because here's the thing, how you feel in your body and how you feel in your space, well, they're more connected than most people realize. So, Dana, welcome to Hanging Out for a
Thank
Living.
you. Thank you for having me. I'm
Oh,
so excited.
absolutely. So, folks, let's dive right in. Dana, you're working at the intersection of wellness and design. So,
Yeah.
two areas that don't always get talked about together.
No.
What first drew you into this path, and how did these two worlds come together for you?
Well, I have always been in the art world as long as I can remember. As a child, I always had paper, pen, paintbrush in my hand. And then I decided, what could I do with this? And so I ended up going to Syracuse to do interior design and architecture. And so that led me through that. It was just always something I was passionate and did well in in school. So thought that was a good path. And then, became a mom and then decided that to stay home and really just not intentional, but just paid attention, always paying attention to wellness and thinking about like what's in our foods, what's in our products, and things like that. And it's really simple, easy changes if you don't try to do everything at once. And so that led me to that. And what led me to LifeWave, which is the company that I'm a part of, is I was introduced to phototherapy and I really was just working on my own wellness journey and feeling better. And I really enjoy helping people. So
That's
that's
awesome.
important.
That's awesome. So, just full disclosure, folks, Dana and I live in like one town away from each other, so our paths cross all the time. We're both chamber members, so
Yeah.
I've had the privilege of chatting with Dana and learning more about what she does. And she had mentioned to me that working with light technology and wearable patches really support the body naturally. Do I
Yes.
remember that?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, Dana, for someone who's hearing about this for the very first time,
Mhm.
what's happening behind the scenes and what have you seen it do for people?
Yeah, so this is the patch. It's a
Oh,
device. And the thing is it's like a little confusing for people because it's a newer technology that has been brought. But basically what it is phototherapy. It's non-transdermal, so nothing's going into your bloodstream. It does not interfere with any medications. There's no chemicals and there's no stimulants. So the side effects, there's really none. And it's just one of those things that you have to try it to believe it. And it's just a holistic way of healing your body naturally on a cellular level, all the way to the mitochondria. So what it's actually doing is age reversing. This is
ooh.
not an anti-aging. It's really bringing your back. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's like, it's a 20-year-old company. This is nothing, startup. It's something that has 200 patents. It does what it says. It took 11 years to get one patent. Now we're up to
Whoa.
200 working and also winning the biotech award last year. The X39 actually won the biotech award for its technology. So the things that you're going to notice is less brain fog, inflammation. That is my favorite. Like
Okay.
my anxiety started to go down. My mood is better energy. These are things that can happen, but it takes time. It's
Sure.
not a microwavable thing that just happens because it took you how long to get to those spaces.
Right.
So you'll see better stamina in the gym. Wound healing. So if you've had surgeries, you're going to heal faster because it's bringing the inflammation down and working on a cellular level to rebuild collagen in your body. Then you'll start noticing it in your skin. So
Yeah.
that's really cool. So there's just so much that, whatever you have going on, and everybody usually has something going on in their
Yeah.
body. it targets those areas and it repairs it. So it's not a band-aid. So yeah, it's super cool. And the testimonies are incredible. And we have testimonial calls every week with just people just like us, just sharing their experience. So it's really neat. I can always share those with people.
Absolutely. So what we could do is in the description of this video, we can put a link to those testimonials.
Yeah.
Is
Or you could contact me because I have
Oh,
to send them
perfect.
to you. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We could do it that way.
Yeah.
So let's pivot for a second to the design side of your
Yes.
life, right? So you focus on creating spaces that enhance well-being and productivity. What are a few subtle, bleh, see, I told you I
Yeah.
fall over my mouth, but powerful changes people can make in their home or workspace that could immediately shift how they feel?
Yeah, so it's interesting. When I started doing some projects on my own, I never really noticed that people would start walking into my space and say, "Oh, wow, they're really soothing and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, really?" Like I didn't know that it was just coming out of me. Like it was just always
Yeah,
something. I feel like there's so much noise in this society,
true.
so much stress. Everybody's so overwhelmed. So the biggest number one thing I say is declutter. Now, I'm a minimalist, but you don't have to be a minimalist to declutter. We have so much stuff. We don't need it.
We do. Yeah.
Don't use it and it doesn't have meaning to you and you don't love it, you don't get rid of it. It's so much distraction, so much stress, so much overwhelmed. You can't focus. And that's what's great about our patches that they help you focus better and give you clarity so it all kind of comes together.
Yeah.
And the second thing I would say, my favorite thing is always to have something green and have something live, like plant.
Okay.
Just it really helps bring down your stress level and concentration. And so we can also support that with the patches as well. And lighting, of course, natural light,
Yeah.
vitamin D. And if you don't have natural lighting in your room or workspace, you just pay attention to your light bulbs. A warmer bulb is going to give
Oh,
you a better clarity. Like, especially in the commercial spaces, lighting is really tricky. I've done a couple dental offices and it has to be exact for like the surgery rooms are different than the waiting rooms and like every space has a different feel when they come in.
wow. So involved. Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But it is. Whoa. But a great insight. So thank you for sharing that. And last but not least, when you look at both sides of what you do,
Mhm.
supporting the body and shaping the environment, what do you wish more people understood about taking a more holistic approach to their well-being?
Well, for me, I think everything should be intentional. Holistic approaches are intentional.
Mhm.
They're not a band-aid.
Mhm.
I'm not against medications, but we as a society want to just slap a band-aid on things and call it a day and move on because we want these quick fixes.
Yeah.
And so things take time. And let me just reiterate with our X39 and our patches. I have one so you can see it on you can
Okay.
place it anywhere in your body, but um we do not make medical claims. I want to make that clear. So anything like yeah.
Right.
Uh, so our so I feel like life is a journey. So your wellness and your spaces, especially your home, maybe not your workplace like a dental office,
Right.
should evolve over time. You know, they're not quick fixes. So have things that you love. And the thing is all the things I mentioned, it's so simple, but people just make it too complicated.
Yeah.
And they don't have to be on a high budget. You can declutter and add a plant. It's not going to cost you,
An arm and a leg. Yeah.
exactly. And our patches are literally a cup of coffee a day. And if that can make you more productive in your workspace and feel better and live your optimal health, then how much is your health worth to you? Because
Exactly. Yeah.
our
Because if you don't
anxiety,
have your health, you don't have
sleep,
anything.
exactly. And to come home to places that you're proud of and happy is an amazing thing to share with people as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Dana, I have to tell you, this has been such a thoughtful conversation. And I love how you brought awareness to something that so many of us me included, guilty as charged, overlook. And how we feel isn't just like just one thing. It's layered, it's influenced, and it's something we can
Yes.
be intentional about, right?
Yes.
So, folks, if you're listening to this or watching this, and if something Dana shared resonated with you, whether it's curiosity around the wellness side or how
Mhm.
your space might be supporting or not supporting your day-to-day life, I'd encourage you to continue the conversation with her.
I love
You'll
it.
find, yeah, you'll find Dana's contact information right on the description of this video. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank
And thank you,
you.
Dana. Bye, everybody.
Bye.